We're going to start with that Northlake Mall shooting. 2 people, including an innocent bystander, sent to the hospital today. We're learning one has since been discharged. CMPD confirming a suspect also behind bars. And this after police say a fight broke out inside the mall near the Dick's Sporting Goods. WCNC Charlotte's Austin Walker heard from those who say they saw this firsthand.
A scary scene for a lot of people inside the Northlake Mall this afternoon. Shoppers and employees say they're left frustrated by how often this is happening across the country, begging the question, when is enough enough?
It makes me feel unsafe. You can't go anywhere now.
If you ask people, you hear situations like these happening more and more.
Because it's not the first time this has happened over here.
But for one Charlottean who caught it on camera, it's different to live it firsthand.
I was leaving Lotus Express. I was literally just paying for my food, for my Chinese food. I just tapped my card. As soon as I tapped, I heard like 3 or 4 gunshots. About a second or 2 later, I hear the screams and people running and rushing and chaos.
CMPD confirming Thursday an on-duty officer detaining a suspect inside. Police say the suspect did drop a weapon.
What appears to have happened at the beginning is one of our victims was inside the store. Suspect comes inside the store. They have some type of verbal exchange. That verbal exchange escalates into a physical exchange. The suspect then does produce a firearm, discharge that firearm several times, striking the individual that he was fighting with.
CMPD saying an innocent bystander was also struck by gunfire.
Shocked. Absolutely shocked.
Many shoppers saying out of risk, they will go out of their way to avoid a shopping mall altogether now.
Well, we'll find another eyeglass shop.
But we also have behind the scenes.
Nicole Peternell with the Northlake Mall says she understands how some could feel about safety, assuring it's a top priority.
However, we're always looking to make sure that our guests feel safe, secure, as well as our employees and our tenants.
Calling this a national issue.
But this is something that's happening in ballparks. It's happening in movie theaters.
For a few, they're saying it was a close call.
And I have a 3-month-old at the house, so I definitely want to be able to make it home to her.
Just wishing to never see or hear something like this ever again.
It's becoming a more scary of a world.
The mall did shut its doors after the incident today, and people say thankfully the mall was not as crowded as they thought it would be, given that Christmas is just around the corner, and now the investigation is still underway. From Northlake Mall tonight, Austin Walker, WCNC Charlotte.
And we have this update to share. Just minutes ago, the mall shared with us shoppers might notice increased police presence going forward. It does say it plans to open tomorrow per its contractual obligations, but it's up to each retailer if they want to open. The mall says it will provide counselors for mall employees needing support. We know that violence has been an issue at Northlake Mall. CMPD's crime mapping database shows 83 records of violent crime at or near the mall in the past 6 months alone. And you'll remember a teenager fired a shot inside that location in March of last year. That's what prompted the mall to put a chaperone policy in place. Anyone under 18 has to have an adult with them after 3 p.m. on Fridays and Saturdays.